Hi friends, Sandra from For Your Chi here to do your weekly Tarot and Oracle card reading for January 8th through the 15th of 2023. Thanks for being here with me. Well, we have more of the same thing, but it seems like it has escalated to the point where the message is no longer about walking away from the argument. The message is about walking away once again from the situation, from the whole thing. We'll get to that in a minute. I pulled some extra cards here from the Goddess deck because I just feel like this needs to be more of a pep talk where I'm the cheerleader and I'm telling you that you can do it, you can do it. You have to do it. That's the bottom line. You have to do it. You can do it. You will get through it. It will not be pretty. It will be ugly at times, but the fact of the matter is that you have been through many worse things, maybe not in your life, but maybe so, depending on who you are, but in past lifetimes specifically. This lifetime is a walk in the park compared to how it was in the past, and I promise you that because I have had several past life recalls that were under very bizarre and weird and disturbing circumstances. So when I compare this reality to back then, I feel like, well, you know what? I've been through worse, and I have. And so have you. So let's get right into it. Monday, Tuesday, the crown chakra. You are getting messages from your higher power that are in the form of being thoughts dropped into your mind, seemingly out of nowhere, but that is not correct. It is coming from the higher power. This is true and accurate information. It is going to be important for you to pay attention to those messages. And you have that echoed here in the answer from the angel deck. Yes. Your intuition is correct, these messages are correct, and you are supposed to act on them accordingly. And you know me, I always say if you cannot act on them, then write them down and act upon baby steps, one step at a time, as soon as you are able. Wednesday, Thursday. Well, you have hope that things are going to get better. And they are going to get better, but perhaps it's not in the way that you had thought originally. If we are talking about a relationship in this instance, this is hope for the future that your life is going to get better without this person or with a new person. And I'm going to expand upon that in just a moment when we look at the Friday, Saturday, Sunday cards. You have helpful people in midweek. So with the hope and the helpful people, this is talking about reaching out to your friends. Asking them if they can assist you with what you are needing with assistance right now. And some of you are needing a new job. Some of you are needing a place to live while you're transitioning through breaking off a relationship. So you need somewhere to stay. Ask around because there are people who want and are willing to help you because you have helped them in the past. So even if you get turned down once, the message is to keep going because there is an answer of help available to you. You just have to keep asking, okay? In various different places. This is what I'm talking about here. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, trapped in fear. You know that you need to move forward. You know that you cannot stay in this prison that you're currently in. But you are afraid, too afraid to make a move. Look at the advice card though. There's something better. So this is why I'm saying you need to release yourself from this prison. Okay? Release yourself right now. Because once you do, you will understand that the worst is behind you now. Because you are able to take action forward. I feel like for the majority of you, this is coming to terms with the reality of what the situation really is. Many people have been sweeping this shit under the rug, whatever this is, a toxic relationship, toxic people at work, bad job, bad career, toxic environment and where you live, right? They've been ignoring it. And you know that you cannot ignore it anymore, and it has to be dealt with. And then once you make a decision to acknowledge what is really wrong, then you can be on the road to fix it, to get to the point of there is something better. There's a better relationship for you. There's a better job for you. There's a better career for you. Or there's a better environment for you altogether. Some of you could actually be physically sick because of the toxicities in your environment. That could be, there's something wrong with the water. Maybe that is a drinking water source. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a body of water. Some of you may have toxicity in the home that you're currently living in. The air that you breathe or something like that, because some of you, I'm getting environment here. I did pull from the Goddess deck, Pele, Divine Passion, be honest with yourself. Now, this did not come as an accident, okay? This message is totally ringing true for the times that you're living in right now, what's currently going on in your life, and the fact that you're even watching this video. What is in your true heart's desire? Well, I'll tell you, I know what it is right now. It's something better than what you've been going through, because you've been going through the absolute shit pits. Am I right? The second card from the Goddess deck, my favorite. You know me. I love to call on the big dogs, only when necessary. And this reading, this message, this time, feels very necessary to call upon Mother Mary, ask for her miracle to intervene with a miracle in this situation to help you break free from this and move on in the future that you are supposed to be in, have. It's happier there, it's lighter there, you're going to feel better there, you're going to have more energy there, you're going to get more things done there. And you're going to look back at this situation and think how proud you are of yourself for overcoming all of these obstacles in everything that this world, earth, life, and circumstance has hurled at you in these many, many moons, years, possibly even decades for some of you. Did I hit the nail on the head? I hope so. But we are not living in a time, space, and place where we can be stagnant. This is a forward-moving lifetime. And I've said this before, the earth is changing rapidly. We are going to be required to change with this earth if we choose to stay here, if we want to stay here. Now, if you don't want to stay here, if you want to exit in the exit point, then that's fine. No judgment upon you. I'm not here to judge. I read tarot cards, for crying out loud. So I don't want to be judged. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying it's up to you. But many of us, and let's just face it, we have reasons that we need to stay here. I know I do. And children are a big one. And some of you are not caring for children anymore. Some of you are actually in charge of caring for your elderly parents or some other elder. And so they rely on you. And I can tell you for sure that I am heavily relied upon, and it's not just for the children. I came here on this planet to give messages to help people get through these challenges and challenging times, and that's what I'm going to do. I've done it for almost 20 years. I'm going to continue to do it, but on a bigger scale in the future. I can see that now. Many blessings to all of you. Take care. I'm going to leave my email in the description box in case anyone needs me for anything else. Many blessings.